Hey everyone, thank you for tuning back in to Sleuths Investigate. In this episode, we're going to cover a cold case from January of 2000. Through our research, we were surprised to learn that law enforcement has a potential suspect, but has not been yet able to locate this person. We wanted to cover this story in hopes someone knows something or can identify the potential suspect. Please leave your thoughts and theories in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Jeannette Renee Atwatter was born on January 12, 1966 in Miles City, Montana to Donna and James Atwatter. While Donna was pregnant with Jeannette, her brother Donald won a stuffed animal at a local county fair and gave it to Donna saying, "Give this to little Charlie," which forever became Jeannette's nickname. Standing at 5'8", Jeannette was a social, sweet, outgoing, and fun-loving, beautiful brunette. When she was young, her parents unfortunately divorced, but they remarried and she was close to her stepfather and stepmother. In high school, she was active in sports, mainly volleyball and softball. She graduated from Dawson County High School in 1986, and with her volleyball scholarship, she attended Montana State University in Billings, Montana. During her first semester, she obtained a pretty painful knee injury which resulted in her disenrolling. She later left Montana to live near her dad and stepmom in Bellingham, Washington. There she enrolled at a technical college for a few years. In 1987, she joined the Air Force. However, 3 months after basic training, she decided the military life just wasn't for her. She eventually moved back to Washington and met and married Robert in 1990. During their marriage, they had 3 beautiful children together. In 1995, Robert and Jeannette divorced, but they remained civil for the children. In 1997, she moved back to Billings, Montana and worked as a waitress in one of the local bars. A little over a year later, she accepted a higher-paying position at the Napa Distribution Center. She wanted more stability for her and her children. In November of 1999, she took some time off of work from her new job to donate one of her kidneys to her Uncle Donald. There was nothing in the world she wouldn't do for someone else. After the surgery, she started to date here and there, but was not ready for a long-term relationship. She wanted to focus on her new job, raising her children, spending time with her family, and just enjoying her life. The weekend of her 34th birthday, Jeannette and some coworkers gathered for a company banquet and went to one of the local bars. The night started at the Eagle's Nest bar where she used to work. Around midnight, Jeannette and some of her old coworkers she worked with at the restaurant ended up at the Players Club in the Heights. There she danced with friends and had a good time. She was last seen inside the club around 1:30 a.m. shortly before closing time. This was the last time she is seen alive. On Sunday, January 16th, at about 3:30 a.m., the police received a call from a couple about a car fire on Bench Boulevard near a bike path behind the Metro Park. When police arrived, the car was engulfed in flames. One of the officers to first respond to the fire was able to obtain the license plate information and find the registered owner of the 1987 Cutlass Sierra. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get a hold of the owner. Once crews were able to extinguish the fire, they opened the trunk to further investigate. Sadly, they discovered a body inside. The body was so badly burned beyond recognition that officers were unable to determine if it was a male or female. 3 days after the discovery, law enforcement identified the car fire victim through dental records. It was 34-year-old Jeannette Atwatter. According to the autopsy report, Jeannette died from smoke inhalation. Therefore, she was more than likely alive when she was placed inside the trunk. It was also noted there were no bullet wounds, no head trauma, and no signs of her being gagged or even bound. It is unclear if Jeannette was sexually assaulted or what her blood alcohol level was from the toxicology report. Police stated that there was only one set of tire tracks in the gravel going into the lot from Jeannette's car. There was also one set of footprints from Jeannette's driver's side door leading out of the gravel lot to Bench Boulevard, and there was a book of matches found next to her car. With little to no evidence, law enforcement became determined and steadfast in finding out who did this to Jeannette. Through canvassing nearby convenience stores that were opened the night and early morning hours of the murder, police were able to obtain a video surveillance from a 24-hour Cinex gas station. This gas station was directly across the street from the Players Club on Main Street. The video shows a man pull up and park at the outermost pumps in a possibly mid-80s, two-door, brown or tan hatchback with an orange stripe on the side. The man entered the store and purchased $1 worth of gas. The video then shows him grab a book of matches similar to the one found by Jeannette's car. He exits the store and fills up with the purchased gas. The clerk was unable to determine if he put the gas in his car or in a container. The clerk stated to law enforcement the man could have been in his mid-30s to early 40s, possibly 5'10", and weighed possibly about 180 to 190 pounds. He had brown hair and had light acne scarring on his face. He was possibly wearing a jogging suit or sweatpants, and he had either expensive or very strong aftershave or cologne on. Law enforcement has interviewed many people, followed up on a lot of leads, and even created a new poster of the surveillance images in hopes to find the man at the Cynics gas station. The case was even aired on America's Most Wanted with the possible suspects' pictures. Unfortunately, nothing has turned up, and the months now have turned into years. January 16th, 2020, will mark 20 years since Jeannette was selfishly taken from this earth. Her father, uncle, and stepfather have since passed away, never knowing who did this to their Charlie. We are asking you to help Yellowstone County solve this case. If you have any tips or information on Jeannette Atwatter's case, you can call anonymously at 406-254-7988 or 406-869-3530.